I found myself in not a few years ago, in 2019. I was looking for a place to rent, and I ended up finding an apartment in Albany Park. Um, I had no idea that the landlord that I would be renting from was a slumlord. Um, when I moved into the apartment, it was just in terrible. The apartment itself, when I went and looked at it, it was nice, but the underlying conditions of the apartment was terrible. There used to be like drug addicts in the building. They will come and like do drugs like in the hallway. My kids at that time, they were 3 and 4 years old, so it was like a very unsafe situation for me to have my kids living in. Um, the structure of the apartment, like I said, was okay, but there would be like water bugs coming from like the faucet. I had no idea that there were like bugs living inside of the foundation of the building. So like randomly water bugs would just come from out of the walls. Like it was very disturbing, very disgusting. Every time that I would have to go and like put on a pair of shoes, I had to like shake my shoes to make sure there were no bugs in my shoes. The landlord himself was just a slumlord. He didn't keep the property the right way as he should have. The tenants were only allowed to call Monday through Thursday from 8 a.m. to 8 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. to report any maintenance requests. Another thing that was really terrible about the apartment was that the electricity wasn't like up to par. So I couldn't have like the AC running while warming something up in the microwave, or all of the electricity will just go out. And there were a few times where the electricity had went out, and it happened over the weekend, and the landlord did not come to reset the breaker until Monday. It was terrible. It was a complete nightmare. But thanks for watching. That's my weekly 2-minute reality video. Bye.